Okay, so let's see now today's open. We had the gap up here above in the middle of 300s and 400s initially rally. Let's see if this is going to retest 400s and then going to collapse, or if it's just going to break it above, hold support, then rally higher. In case of a short scenario will happen, I will look how the price will behave here at day's open price and at gap fill and at the beginning of the gap, and then I would like to buy it here. So we had an initial rally at the open up to day's highs almost, then resistance here at 400. Let's see now if this day's open price, if this European cash open price will break down, and then we have a retest of day's open price and then a gap fill down to 300s or even lower. So the trade looks like it's developing right now. Let's see if this is going to hold resistance here at pivot point and European cash open price and then moves further down. I would like to scale my position gradually on the way down. So let's see. So price managed to hold support here at 70s retest. You can see here we had initial buying prior to cash market open. Now broke out 400. Let's see if it's managed to break out this high and then go up to 500s, or if this is just gonna be consolidation until it breaks down. So price managed to break out 400s and rally up to break out new high and rally up to 450s almost. Now we had a volume spike, so let's see if now this is going to be some consolidation and later continuation to the upside, or just 400s retest. So let's see now if DAX will be able to retest this gap high and then eventually this gap low. Failed so far to hold above 400s, failed to hold above day's low, so let's see if it's going to retest the lows. So price found once more here resistance at 400s. Let's see if now we'll be able to hold low or make a new lower for the day. So price broke out 400s. Let's see if this finds momentum to the upside and then retest day's high, or if it's just gonna fail once more here. So we have a failure to break out once more here at 400s and equilibrium line of the day. So let's see now if this is just going to chop around and then make a lower low, or if this is just going to break out for initial balance high retest. Price failed once more to break out 400s with multiple fake outs here, and this is coincides with equilibrium line of initial balance zone. So let's see now if price will be able to break support here at a possible potential retest at 360s and then move down to 300s. So price made a series of higher lows here, held support at pivot point, and now about for this potential breakout. Let's see how far can this go, if it's going to go up to initial balance high or even higher, but at the moment very low volume, so this move could be limited, but let's see. Okay, so nice failure here once again with momentum to the downside. ECB is Draghi speaking at the moment, so let's see if any news.
And further from Draghi says they must and will.
So price keep making lower lows after this kind of resistance here at pivot point and after this resistance fake out at 400s. Let's see now if it will manage to go down to 50s and then even lower at 300s. Let's see now this 361's 200 lot buyer, if it's going to hold the market, or if it's going to flash down this one. Is initial balance low, so let's see if we have a flash move to the downside now, or if it's just going to hold support. Yes, flash move to the downside as expected. Let's see how much can this hold. Very fast downside here as expected. So let's see if we're going now for a gap fill or initial support at 300s. Okay, so scaled out the position here at after this flash down move. Let's see now how much this will reverse because of volume spike right here, if it's going to retest and then sells back down. Okay, so let's see now the use of statistics about measure moves. This is the average measure move from now on, from this hour on until the US Open. Now we covered almost 90% of the move, so combined with volume spike on the 5-minute chart. So we now could expect some rebound here and then potentially a continuation, but we don't know. So this could be, if you short it up here like I did, this could be a very good reason to scale out. Okay, continuation to the downside. So let's see now how far down can this go. If it's going to retest Friday's lows, or if it's going to find support here at 300s. Let's see now if the support at 300s fake down will hold the index up. I just bought here for the quick reversal. Let's see how far can this go. Okay, so straight breakdown here. Very nice downtrend, straight down move. Now the gap got filled here. Let's see if we're going to retest Friday's lows here and how far can we exceed it. So let's see here the 5-minute chart as well about the statistics. Now we have 150% this average move and price held support combined with Friday's lows and 100% from this kind of initial balance levels. Let's see now if this will rebound up to 300 or even higher, or if we're just going to fail here. Let's see now if price will be able to hold resistance here at gap low, or if it's going to break out and accelerate to the upside. So price rebounded here until 300, I shorted against this level. Let's see if price managed to retest low, previous low, or even go lower, or I will try to buy it back above 300 for a potential continuation, but looks to be very weak at the moment, so let's see. So price, the more it fails to break out for a rally this level of gap low, the higher probability that will go further downside. So let's see how this will play out. At the moment held resistance at 300 and held resistance at this level as well, so let's see. Okay, further downside collapse here. Let's see if this low will be able to be taken and hold up resistance. As you see here, this gap low held resistance. This is very important. When you see a gap and doesn't fill the gap and it doesn't rally above, but instead holds resistance, then there is more downside or upside in the contrary to come. Okay, so price flashed down, straight down to 100 points in just a few minutes. Let's see now if it's going to rebound a little bit and then hold support. Otherwise this will be just very ugly and will be selling off aggressively. So price rebounded here almost at 200. Now let's see if this kind of consolidation below 50s will prove to be a good short for 200 retest. We can see price here rallying from 200 almost 90 points, which failed here as well. Let's see now if this is going to fail again, or if this is going to break out to 300 and not fail as before and hold support above and then rally higher. So price managed to broke out 300. Let's see if this support will hold and then we'll have a retest of 360s and initial balance low of the day. So prices look like held resistance once more here at 300 fake out. Let's see if this will prove to be the case at the US Open, and then price managed to go even lower for a day's low retest, or if it's just going to consolidate and then rally back up to initial balance low. Let's see now this kind of second try here, not second, I mean multiple try. Held support here at 80s, held this gap low level. Now let's see if it's going to accelerate to the upside or if this is just going to collapse back down. Okay, so price flashed down and held support here at this 90s level, which is the gap low support. As I said earlier in this video, we can see acceleration to the upside. Let's see if this 360s will going to be retested and eventually up to 400s. So let's see now if this was once again a failed breakout above 300s and this resistance will hold the index down for a previous low retest initially. I have my target split like this. Let's see if we manage to go down. So price just tested the last week's low. Let's see if it's going to hold or break down further downside for today's low. Very nice bounce here from Friday's low. Let's see if this will be able to hold here and if it's going to break out 300s and go higher. Okay, so very weird price action here. Better not to be inside this market at the moment. Huge rallies, huge sell-off, so we'll see why is this happening. Let's see now this previous day's low almost being retested here, if it's going to hold the index up or if it's just going to retest it and rally or just fell down. So price managed to break down to new low for the day. Let's see if this now can hold the index and then retest this previous low and then rally back above, or if it's just going to collapse straight down. Straight collapse to the downside here, broke earlier low, almost 50 more points lower. Let's see now if this is going to rebound or is just going to retest 100. You can see here on the 5-minute chart that price exceeded 100% more, so double its average move for the US session, so that combined with some exhaustion could provide some support. Now let's see if this rebound can go up to 200s and then fail again there. So price failed to bounce more than this kind of level. Let's see now if it's going to retest 100s or if it's and then if it tries to retest 200s, but at the moment this is very big downtrend. Every rally is getting sold like last week. So let's see how this will go now. Thanks for watching.